two-timer on UB. Let's find out. He might sting the opposition here. Player on the wrong side. Mitchell showed that to the referee, but they were screaming for it. They thought they had an overlap. Freeman's in there. Coles is in there, dragging himself forward. He thinks he's scored. The referee thinks he's scored. An unbelievable start. The man who thought he might not be playing.
Stop over in Dublin a few weeks ago. That was almost the exact template. As you see, Alex Coles just gets over there, does well to finish that, but the perfect balance of tempo, power, precision, good variety to their attack, not going to shirk away from the physical stuff, but also using some of the width there. Brilliant start.
Yeah, they said they were going to start fast. Legs pumping towards the line. Tremendous position for Luku and for Jalibert. And out it goes from Biros. And it's another for Penaud. And he will not have had an easier one.
Get one big carry that gets you that 4 or 5 yards, narrows the defence up, then Buros does the unselfish thing and feeds Penaud.
Ball as well as rugby cricket yesterday, the captain's run. Nothing he could do about this though, all happening out wide.
Yeah, so easy for Penaud on the edges.
Use the ball now!
Jalibert challenging the way he holds the ball. Mofana back to Jalibert. Biel-Biaré, look at him skating across. Was that a little bit forward out to Penaud? Penaud back inside to Biel-Biaré. A Bordeaux-Bègles classic. And as ever, they are wonderful things to behold. Will the question be asked on that pass? We'll have to wait and see.
Going to review a possible...
The damage he can do and just the stress he can put on the defenders.
Done a good job there, just to crowd him a bit. Man who scored the winning score in the 2022 final. And it's not called a knock-on, and it can so often break up after a moment like that, and Jalibert loves moments like that. Floats it into the grateful arms of Coleman.
Probably gone backwards, but the footwork here from Jalibert steps the whole pack and then has the ability to float it over the top. Lovely offload to Coleman. It has gone backwards for me.
Player trying to catch the ball and clearly goes backwards on the catch.
But watch the footwork here.
The footwork. I think Saints will be disappointed. They're folding under, but you don't expect that in defence. You don't expect a player to cut back across.
Head down at the moment.
Knock on advantage.
In it because
I'm going to describe what I'm saying. We got a foul play here by 6 because he's upright, he can't build over. Agree? We have a head contact. However, player is in passive and it's not a high degree of danger, so I'm seeing this as a yellow card against 6. Oh, no, don't go control here, throw.
Northampton have it, even though momentarily there they were going backwards. Lock it to Finn Smith.
States!
And Pollock! He's unmarked, but referee calls them back. Got in front. Some cheers from those Saints supporters.
In front.
They didn't hear the whistle, which is understandable, and they did in here, but didn't watch the referee's reaction.
Well, I'm going to say, he must be absolutely sure of it if he's called it back, and he's right. He's just in front.
Half a yard and he scored a try in the Champions Cup Final.
What a take from his own kick, and he managed to get the kick away. Cazot, the man who perhaps should be in the bin, is watching this, so is Penaud. Is he injured? No. But he thinks he's being impeded illegally. Lines. One moment we're down the other end with Henry Pollock just marginally offside. Freeman's timing, absolutely right.
That's a yellow card, that's the replay.
Exactly what he was doing there, and he's gone for a yellow card on seeing the replay.
That's a yellow card. Clearly knows what he does.
Yeah, that's what I say. Knew what he was doing, didn't he? Because he'd been done by the bounce of the ball, and a yellow card probably does feel right for that decision.
Luku. Both sides with a player in the bin.
Calm down, player. Play on. Open play.
Yeah, it's been stolen away at the floor. Penaud's in again. But the 14 for Bordeaux-Bègles was.
Yeah, it was a poor option from Jalibert, but look at this. Gets in on the ball, wins the breakdown race, and then another assist to his name. If anything sums up, if any passage of play sums up the opening 37 minutes.
And a first half replacement for Northampton here, Mitchell finds Greenwood, it's slides home, inside! Coles has got his second as well! He's top and tailed this half.
Predictable because you can see they've gone early, but Bordeaux just stand still in defence. They don't move forward, they're connected, but they're stood still. And then the speed and the handling and the offloading ability of Northampton, that one has the perfect weight on it. And then is not known for his kicking out. He's own 22 more running, and it was a bit of a shot.
Pollock! He's done it down the short side again! Calm down his celebration this time, but it's hard to when he plays.
And holds him back, which prevents him making the tackle. This is a massive shame. Yeah, he just hit the front.
6 green, there we go.
Tamafuna actually does really well to spin out of that, thinking there is a worry at the front. And as he spins out, Coles doesn't want to let go of him and gives him a tug. Holds him back so we can't make that tackle on Pollock.
Okay, him to go into defensive line, creates a space outside into line break. It's no try penalty against Green.
Yeah, that's correct.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's the right decision.
No.
And we stay at 2020. Not quite happening then for young Pollock.
This is the shot on Moafana, is it? Oh gosh, that needs looking at as well.
TMO check. What I'm saying, a full play he can't build over, but the same as the first one, he's receiving this, so we have not high degree of danger in the yellow card.
I agree with those facts.
That's a yellow card.
Here's Lamotte.
Oh!
Bordeaux this time.
Wait.
It's a more difficult kick, slightly on the angle, but they are going for the try, throwing the backs as well. The extra comes in and over.
Lamotte.
Dropped it. There we go. What a piece for disallowed tries this is going to be.
The possession of the ball, in possession of the ball, he loses control of the ball there. By Green, correct. Leg lift by Green.
And then Curtis
Leg lift by Green, so we
goes
are
over the side as well.
Green too, yeah.
Okay. All right, there's going to be no try, but the penalty for a leg lift, okay? What is this one? Penalty for a leg lift in the ball. No hands! Okay, you stay there, you stay there.
Retier, remember his short ranger for La Rochelle to win the cup. What's he set up here? That's what he's set up.
The power comes into play. Zoe so powerful there. The well comes from Verntyfe.
No. Double-edged sword for Northampton. Try and converse, they just lose by a point. But of course they'll keep going. Hutchinson will... Well, he couldn't get the slide in. That is it. Bordeaux-Bègles have done it. The Union has its trophy, and it's the big one. See the colours alongside the greats of Northern Hemisphere club rugby. It's a new name, like La Rochelle recently. Luku Poirot. All of the squad, heroes and winners, representing a new age of French, of European rugby, and the rest of Europe and South Africa will need to redouble their efforts to counter the rise of Bordeaux-Bègles to now. Now they've got the taste for it. Investec Champions Cup winners for the first time, and probably not the last. Select